How's it going, everybody? My name is Philip, and I'm hoping everyone had a great New Year. I'm hoping that everyone got to celebrate with whoever they wanted to celebrate with, because, I mean, if you didn't want to celebrate with them, then hopefully you didn't have to, is basically what I'm saying. Hopefully everything went well, everything was great and fun and everything, and today I'm going to be blah, blah, blah. Today I'm going to be reacting to 5 most badass people of all time. I don't know what to expect, honestly. I'm kind of like, just for the meme, I'm kind of wanting Chuck Norris or Bruce Lee to be on this, and that's about it. I mean, obviously more people on it, but if we're memeing, then I'm definitely wanting Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee to be on this list. That being said, obviously, I'm guessing this is a real video. Unless all of a sudden there's going to be 6 minutes of Rickrolling. Which, I mean, I'm fine with that too. I love the song. Not going to lie. But I don't know what to expect. So let's check it out. And as always, if you want to watch the original video, link will be down in the description down below. And let's check it out. Okay.
Hugh Glass was a 19th century American frontiersman.
That is very close to huge ass. So good thing there's a Gina L there. Because I'm a child, So if he was a kid nowadays, he would totally be called huge ass.
Famous for exploring the watershed of the upper Missouri River. What gained him the status of a national hero is an endeavor he made as a fur trapper in 1823, when he famously survived a brutal bear attack. While scouting for food along the Grand River in 1823, Hugh Glass ran into an enraged grizzly bear mother, who attacked him to defend her 2 cubs. Unable to reach his rifle as they wrestled on the ground, Glass was able to escape from her death grip and stab her with his knife while she shredded his face, chest, arm, and back with her claws. His wounds were so gruesome that his fellow trappers simply placed a bear hide over him as a funeral shroud and left him for dead, so they could get out of the hostile territory and away from the Native Americans who had recently killed half of their crew.
Holy shit. I'm guessing that all of these are going to be true, honestly. I don't know anything about this. Let me know in the comment section below if it all got debunked, if anyone knows.
With pretty much anyone else, the whole horrendous story would have ended there, but not Hugh Glass. When Glass eventually regained consciousness, he set his own leg, wrapped himself in his bear hide shroud, and started crawling along the banks of the Cheyenne River. During the insane trek across country that followed, he prevented gangrene from infecting his wounded back by lying on a rotting log and allowing maggots to eat his dead flesh. He sustained himself by killing and eating rattlesnakes, and crawled overland for 6 weeks until he reached civilization, which was baffled and impressed to see him alive. Julian Coep.
Yo, that dude's not human. You gotta be kidding me, right? Like, what? Nah.
Is a German zoologist, and even though she's made contributions in her field, she's more famous for being a plane crash survivor. In the early 70s, at the age of 17, Julian was on a flight from Lima to Pucallpa with her mother when the plane was struck by lightning. Julian was the sole survivor of the plane crash, which fell a total of 2 miles from the sky. She was strapped to her seat and landed in a rainforest, with injuries of a concussion, broken collarbone, a gash to her right arm, and her right eye swollen shut. The sweets she found while checking for survivors ended up being her only food. She followed a small stream, expecting it to lead her to civilization. After 9 sleep-deprived days spent in knee-high water with an empty stomach, Coep finally came across a boat belonging to lumbermen, who tended to her wounds and eventually got her to safety.
Damn!
Simo Hayoha was a Finnish farmer and hunter, living on the present-day border between Finland and Russia.
Yo, okay, I don't mean to be disrespectful, and this is probably going to come out kind of mean, but his mouth looks like in Adam Sandler's movie Little Nicky. You know when they said, I got not even gonna do that. Sorry. Oh, where he got smacked in the face with a shovel. That's what that reminded me. Sorry. He's badass. This guy.
Haoha was a Finnish farmer and hunter living on the present-day border between Finland and Russia, who joined the Finnish militia at the early age of 20. This seemingly average young man turned into a legendary sniper, nicknamed White Death. Haoha was a remarkable shot who broke all known records. During a 100-day period, he managed to kill 500 soldiers of the Red Army, reaching a remarkable number of 5 successful hits per day. Haoha operated during the very few daily hours of sunlight, in white camouflage, in temperatures between -40 and -20 degrees Celsius. The Soviets...
This is what I'm saying. This dude's badass. I'm sorry about that little Nicky comment, but that's what it reminded me of. Damn. I could not do that. I could not. Mad respect to this dude right here.
Put his murder as a priority and attempted to kill him with counter snipers and artillery strikes, but failed repeatedly. In March 1940, Haoha was finally hit. An explosive bullet hit him in the lower left jaw and took off half of his face. Still, Haoha didn't die. Remarkably, he pulled through and lived to see the end of the fighting. Even though the bullet had crushed his jaw and blew off his left cheek, Haoha managed to make a full recovery. Shavash Karapetyan is a 17-time world champion Soviet-Armenian fin swimmer. Although a prominent name in the obscure underwater sport, Karapetyan is actually best known for the incident which made him retire. In 1976, while training with his brother alongside a lake, Karapetyan witnessed a trolleybus crash with 92 passengers inside. The trolleybus fell from a dam wall and splashed at the bottom of a 10-meter deep reservoir. Karapetyan ran to the rescue and single-handedly rescued 20 people from the sinking bus. Karapetyan managed to break into the trolleybus and, with barely any visibility and very little time, pulled 20 passengers up to safety. Unfortunately, the combined effect of cold water and the multiple wounds he received led to him falling into a 45-day coma.
Holy shit. Honestly, I thought they were about to say that he picked up the entire bus. I know that's a bit too much, right? But I just, for some reason, I thought he picked up the entire bus while someone pulled all the people out or something like that. But still, that's still pretty badass.
He awoke a hero, but never managed to recover completely. His heroics sadly ended his career, but saved many lives. Karapetyan repeated his heroism 10 years later, when he rescued people trapped in a burning building, which made him become a household name. Roy Benavidez was a former member of the United States Army Special Forces who was awarded the Medal of Honor for his actions in Vietnam. He is best known for surviving the impossible. He went to save his comrades who were outnumbered. The helicopter couldn't land because of the intense small arms fire, so he jumped from the hovering helicopter around 30 to 50 feet in the air. He then had to...
Wait. Yo, so he probably would have hurt his ankle or at least his legs. I mean, even if you, okay, listen, I know I'm not trained or anything like that, but when I remember I used to jump from the shed to the floor, and that was nowhere near 30 to 50 feet off the ground. It was maybe 7, 9 tops. And even with the rolling, I know my legs took the brunt of it, but you stop and then you roll. Right? As soon as you hit the floor, you roll. But that's still a hurt. So, obviously, again, I'm no professional, but holy shit, 30 to 50 feet? That's what, a 3-story building? 2-3-story building or some shit like that? Nah.
Run 75 meters to his comrades, where he was shot in the leg, face, and head on the way. Once he got there, he started rescuing his squad mates, and while he was doing so, got shot in the gut and took a grenade to the back.
So, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. I need to wrap my head around this. So he got shot 3 times, went and helped people, got shot 2 more times, so that's 5 times. And then a grenade to the back. Not counting the fact that one of those bullets was in the head.
After all of this, he was miraculously still mobile and still going. Roy then found out the helicopter he previously jumped from had crashed, so he went and rescued the wounded pilot from the wreckage.
Okay. I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. Okay, no, let's continue. Let's continue
And
this.
proceeded to call in airstrikes and call for another rescue attempt. He was shot in the thigh a couple more times. And on his trip to the backup rescue chopper, he was beaten and stabbed by an enemy.
I'm sorry, what? What do you mean he was... What, so shot 10 times or some shit? Stabbed? Beaten? Grenade to the back? Shot in the head once? Like, what is going on? I'm gonna say this time.
Who he then killed in hand-to-hand combat. Once he finally made it back to the chopper, he then allowed his comrades to pull him in. When they arrived back to the base...
I like how he said he allowed his comrades to pull him in. Nah, what?
He was pronounced dead and put into a body bag. As they were zipping up the body bag, he had only the strength to spit to let them know he was still alive. He survived these wounds and received the Medal of Honor.
Oh, so that looks like that's it. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Well then. Yo, I need to check out fucking more of this dude. What's this dude's name? Roy Benavides? Nah. Yeah, honestly, if there were... that sounds like something you would tell people. Like, something embarrassing happens to you, right? Like, that's this type of story that people would make up. Just to make them look better. Like for example... You accidentally peed on your pants, right? And you try drying it, you try wiping it, because that's obviously the best thing to make it look like you're doing. But you know you're wiping it, right? And then it's not fully dry, and they don't have a hand dryer, they only have the towels. So obviously you ain't gonna get it dry, right? So then you gotta go out to your friends and they're like, yo, dude, did you pee yourself? And you're like, nah, see, what happened was... there was like 20 guys in the bathroom, right? Like, I mean, they came in after I got in there. There were like 2 of them were like Secret Service agents. 5 of them were like crazed out ninjas. 2 were rugby players. You know, like, and then they all wanted my stall because, you know, that's just how things go, right? So what happened was they started fighting for my stall, you know, and my junk is out and I'm taking a pee. Like, I'm just standing there, I'm taking a pee because, you know, the urinals were already full. So I couldn't go to take the urinals. So I had to go into a stall, right? So, you know, my stall gets kicked open and I'm like, whoa, what's going on, man? You know? And then all of a sudden I don't mean to make it sound less than it is, because I'm sure, because obviously there's however many witnesses and his comrades and all of that, but his story just sounds so unrealistic. It sounds like something that you just make up just to make yourself seem cool. You know, if it weren't for the fact that there's however many people seeing this, I would have called BS on it. Honestly, and I think I'm not the only one. I thought the guy kicking a bear's ass was badass. This dude's just... he's getting shot and he's just like, oh, okay, well, I gotta continue. Oh, I got a grenade to the back. I have to continue. Boom. I get shot in the head. I have to continue. Like, what the hell? Yo, instead of making like Chuck Norris jokes about how badass he is, like, oh, a snake bit Chuck Norris, you know, and the snake died like an hour later, like 10 minutes later. Nah, it's all about Roy Benavides over here. Like, 12 ninjas walk into a bar to assassinate this guy right here. They only got a picture of this dude, and then Roy Benavides is sitting next to him talking to him. He's his friends. with the guy that they're trying to assassinate, and they look at him, and he looks at the ninjas. It's like, what are you gonna do? You want to try something? And the ninja's like, nah, you know what? I mean, there's like 52 of us. Nah, it ain't gonna work. It's like those Jackie Chan cartoon. It's like that Jackie Chan cartoon where he's going against all those shadow ninjas, and he's just like, pow, 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 boom, kicking their ass. Yo, come on now, show some respect to Benavidez. What the hell? He's so badass. He said no to the death. Like, that's how badass this dude is. Come on. It does not sound real at all. Oh my gosh. Like, after that first dude, fucking Hugh Glass, I didn't think anyone was gonna really top that. The girl, okay, not as badass as Hugh Glass. Granted, she did survive a plane crash. Not as badass as Hugh Glass. I thought he should have been like the second. Not gonna lie. Although the second guy, I can't even say his name. Fuck that dude that saved everyone from a drowning bus or sinking bus and a house fire. That's pretty badass. And then the sniper. That dude, 500 with a sniper. That's damn. Not gonna lie, like I said, I think that the lady, no disrespect, because I know she's still badass, but I think Hugh Glass should have been fourth or third, and she should have been fifth. I'm not saying not to take anything away from her, but damn. Yo, people. I'm sure even Putin has nightmares of Benavidez. Jeez. I don't know what I'm saying, by the way. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this kind of content, let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe for more content just like this. And let me know what else I should react to in the future. Anything else that has anything to do with Roy Benavidez. Yo, is there a movie on his life? Nah, like... Is there has to be there's no way there's not a movie based on him, right? Right? Like, I mean, I feel like there has to be a movie based on that dude. Like, come on. Thanks for watching. Fucking hell. I'll see you guys next time.